Top right hand corner of Cloud Kingdom, we have xpTOPShooter playing as the
Spawn.
Red Protoss.
Sorry about that. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Cloud Kingdom. It is our blue Terran. It is Doom.
Yep. I baited you, I'm
Sorry, it's
sorry.
way.
I'm that douchecaster that just like baits you and leaves you dry.
I see. And it looks like we got a. Okay, never mind. I just saw this like rally point on the command center out to like Hell's Half Acre. So it's like, are we seeing proxies? No,
Yeah,
it's just
proxy
standard.
1111. Told you it's
Oh,
MVP, man.
MVP just proxies everybody.
I will never forget that TSL4 qualifier I cast for like going through the replays. It was every single one of Mario's was like 5-7 minutes, and he literally all but one of his matches, and he ended up playing 8 games. He went for proxy 1111 racks. It was so. It doesn't even matter the race. He gave no Fs. It was so great.
It makes sense if you're like a player that good against guys who are like, oh, it's just some foreigner that I've never heard of, so, and I'm like a top Korean pro, so I'll just proxy and kill you
Yeah.
in 2 seconds.
It
Because his
was
micro
just.
and APM will be so much higher in his mind than the
It's
guy he's facing. Doesn't
yeah.
matter.
It's really interesting watching best of threes where like the first run you'll always see Korean versus foreigner if it's a Terran playing against a Surge or a Protoss or something. Yeah, he'll just 11-11 racks, kind of like a skill test.
Yeah, no kidding.
All
Of
right.
course, if the guy knows who you are, then
Yeah, that's true.
seems like we got pretty standard play. Now the question
Yeah.
is, will he go Nexus before Cybercore? I'm assuming Cybercore first because he's got a gas geyser already.
Yeah. He has 3 on gas too. Sometimes you
Yeah.
see either 3 on gas for a little. I forget who was doing this. There was a Protoss that was going like 3 on gas. He just had it timed out ridiculously. Um, Ridiculously solid. It was 3 on gas for a couple seconds, then he pulled off 1, got a Nexus, and then got his Cybercore like immediately after, and
Oh, that's
barely
pretty
had. Yeah,
sick.
it was really weird. Um, it was a foreigner, but he like did it on a consistent basis. I forget who it was though.
Hmm. That's the kind of consistent build orders that we'll expect to see in a few
Oh
years.
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Time
after
down to the
Legacy of the
last piece of
Void, when
gas.
like there is absolutely
Yeah.
nothing to be added into the game, there's nothing else to
Yep.
do when you're getting better except for. Oh no, probe, probe
Oh,
him.
can this Marine get it? Nope.
Too fat.
Probes. Oh no, the second Marine will get him.
Yeah.
That's really useful for Doom. That way, Top Shooter is completely in the dark. He has no idea whether, like, what the hell Doom is doing. He did get in the base, I assume. Yeah, he did, and he saw the lack of gas, so he can assume this. But for all he knows, it could be like 3 more barracks going up somewhere.
Yeah. I like the fact that Doom's being active around the map. It's weird, like, not casting Doom and saying Doom. Not our Doom.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
there
different
is a
Doom.
Nexus down. There's a lot of Chrono Boost saved up here. So I wonder if he's going to go for a 4-gate timing following this,
Four
following
gate's
this
pretty
Nexus.
pretty good pressure, and since he's got an expansion already going up, that it's far from all in. Got another gas going up. It looks like. There we go.
There we go. I like the addition of the second gas. 4-gate on this map is, like, meh. There are better maps to do it on, but this is a best of one, so I mean, if you can take an early lead with some aggression like
Oh,
that.
Zealot. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time, Zealot.
Yeah, he was. Taking a lot of hull damage there.
Yeah, if he does any push, that'll actually make a pretty decent difference.
Yeah,
Believe it
definitely.
or not.
We see
It's kinda
very
weird.
standard play coming out of here from the Terran. Like, ridiculously standard.
Yeah, that's why I haven't really been saying anything about Doom's play, because it's so textbook. But hey, textbook play is good. I like textbook play.
That's true. I wonder if he's a European player who's just, like, using the global play to play on an A. That makes sense, because
Awesome.
his APM's not, like, sky high or anything. His
Global
build's
play
pretty
is already
solid.
enabled?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
just not
I
in the
did.
beta.
Oh, okay. I thought it wasn't coming in live for some reason until Heart of the Swarm. I guess I'm out of the loop when it comes to that.
No, they made all intention of, like, pointing to that, but then they were like, you know what? Global play, yeah. So, yeah, if
Oh,
you're
sweet.
looking to join any dailies on EU, they have a lot more than NA generally. Although Playham's been
Uh-oh, the
inactive
Stalker.
for a long time. Seeing the 2 bunkers is actually pretty nice.
Oh,
It
is he gonna
means
get in the main? Oh.
Oh, that was actually
was
really close. That
close.
was too close. A little bit too close.
I wonder if Doom was just trolling him with the supply dupe. He was like, "Yeah, come on, I'm actually not paying attention to this. I swear." Just kidding.
That's something that MVP does that I've like picked up. Is that he always just in the very beginning of the game, he
Troll
lets the
depots,
Zerg
yeah.
drone in, and like right before he lifts his supply depot, so that if his marine gets out like just barely in time, he'll get a kill on it. Deny scouting.
I actually kind of like this probe here at the
Oh yeah,
third base of Top Shooter. It's going to
definitely.
spot this marine attack right before it gets there, and that's perfect timing.
He'll be ready for this.
That's very useful because he doesn't have an observer. He's just getting them right now, so...
Yeah. I really dislike his robotics facility placement.
It
Although I
could
guess
be
it's
better.
aimed far enough that it wouldn't really matter.
Yeah, it could present a... I don't know.
If you're against a siege container or something, that could be a little
Look
bit
at
of an
this.
issue.
Look at the support bay placement.
Yeah,
That's I actually don't like that because you can drop that location very easily
yeah,
from both the high and the low ground. You can, do the old switcheroo, lure the Protoss army from A to B.
yeah. It is very committed once you drop there, though. It's like these units
Yeah.
will die. Let's hope they take out this robo bay.
It depends on how many stalkers and whether or not he
Yeah.
has blink.
All right, so this is a ridiculously late factory considering the
Oh
overall
wow,
gas
that
timing of
is.
the build. Like, I mean, he's
Yeah,
already at 4 gas. You never go up to 4 gas like this.
that is crazy. He only has one eBay as well. This is kind
Yeah,
of surprising.
it's like a 2 base all in, but there's no Ghost Academy or anything being thrown down.
Yeah, I mean, he did
Which did used to
salvage
be
his
pretty popular.
bunkers, so...
That's true, that is true.
What is he doing? Yeah, he's getting the starport and the reactor, so he's definitely going into medevacs. They will be late, because you can usually get medevacs popping out at around this time
Yeah, yeah.
if you go quicker.
Which is kind of strange, too, because, I mean, like, his gas timing all pointed to the fact that he's going to go for some sort of 2 base, like, big 2 base push, but his factory was a lot later than generally expected for that.
Yeah, he's at like half, like he's at 500 gas. That's a
And
lot,
it's
and
not
he's
like
already
he's
got
getting
his
stim and
upgrades.
combat shields, too. Fantasy was
He
doing
ar-
something like that recently.
yeah, he already paid for those. He's got his
Oh,
plus
really?
ones. So he could, yeah, he already
Oh,
has them researched.
interesting.
He's got his plus one done as well. He's
I
not
haven't
starting
seen
plus one
that
armor.
in
Doom
a
has a
while.
supply lead.
That's true. I feel
Be able
that
to get a
soon,
lot
though,
of
with the
medevacs.
additional gateways, we're going to see the
He's-
Protoss take a 3rd base and then just power up, like, 3-4 more gates.
Yeah, and meanwhile we do have Doom getting that that third command center.
Yeah, getting onto the low ground.
It's going to be scouted by the Zealot. He actually might be able to get this SCV with it too. Oh wait, never mind. Doom's army's moving into position to defend the SCV. It's always annoying to lose your SCV to one poking Zealot.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the army leaving and 2 ships passing in the night. No, they're sitting at the ramp. Okay, now the Zealot's moving away. What are you doing, Zealot? I'm surprised he didn't send that to at least spot a
It's
third
funny,
base.
he doesn't have vision of it, but his observer is in the damn closest spot he can be without actually seeing the location of the third. Based
That's
on the army
crazy.
movements, though, I would imagine that he has an idea that that's coming.
Yeah,
T
I like the
series
army
easily
placement.
done to continue on with +2 here, and there we go. Finally, we have a 3rd here for the Protoss. On this map,
About
you kind of have
time.
to play defensively. Once you get a Colossus or 2 out, you'll be in a good spot for defending that 3rd base, as long as your sentry count's high enough. But, I mean, because of this, we're seeing Terran take
Ooh,
a
nice
supply
screen.
lead, and he has an econ lead 2.
I like the Marine Scout. Spots the timing of that third base, really crucial.
Yeah, and he has a factory moving on in there, too.
It's going to get a scout of the main base. It's kind of like a Overlord at this point. It's going to stop right between the main base and the third. How many stalkers? He only has 6 stalkers, so he should be able to get it in position unless the stalkers ambush it right away and he makes more.
There are 4 Vikings on the field right now, and only 1 Colossus, the second one popping out right now.
Oh, Doom's moving out. He's got a pretty strong army. He's got a 30 supply lead, so if he has a good engagement against only 1 Colossus, this could go really poorly for Top Shooter. He might even be forced to cancel or lose his third base.
There is an Archon being warped in here. That may be
Oh,
the
that's
saving grace
important.
with this, but his force fields need to be on point. He's going to lose at least one of those Colossi before the engagement happens.
He's got to target fire better with those Vikings. Look at the shields on those Colossi.
Yeah.
He could have killed one by now.
Except Doom just has way too many units for his opponent to handle, and the Vikings are still alive. All the Stalkers are down. There's no anti-air here.
Yeah, Top Shooter's just broken.
Yeah, this is looking to
He
be
played too greedy. Because look at his tech tree. He's already going for the Templar Archive. He's going for too much tier 3 too fast. Perfect timing by Doom, I must say.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that we see a lot of European Protosses do. It's really popular in the Korean.
Played so bad, sorry guys. It's okay,
It's
Top
okay,
Shooter.
Yeah.